What's up YouTube? What's good? It's your girl Soleil. Today I'm back with a new video and we are going to be finishing our third exposure triangle, which is shutter speed. We have covered ISO and aperture, and after I'm done with shutter speed we are going to summarize it and we will be done until I have more experience and then I get to tell you more about it. Alright? So let us talk about shutter speed. What does... Alright, my notes was like on the floor, so let me just... Rewind. Alright. What is shutter speed? Shutter speed is the amount of time we let our camera remain open. So what does that really mean? That was my first question. I was like, well, what is shutter though? Like, it's not about the speed. Like, what is shutter? And to help you guys explain that, I have an example. I'm a visual learner, so I'm always gonna have some kind of example. Alright, so shutter, this is what shutter looks like. It's literally a curtain for the camera. It's a curtain. 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 It's a curtain. It's a curtain. Curtain. Alright, I'll stop. It's a curtain for your camera, and when we release our shutter, what this does is it's gonna open and then close. Alright, so depending on the second we give it, so for example, if we give it 1/60 of a second, it's gonna go like, alright, and then when we give it like 1/2000 of a second, it's gonna go like, alright. So the shutter speed is literally how the amount of time we give it to remain open and then close. And to continue with that, I actually was not very successful of taking a picture of I was taking a picture out and I didn't really succeed with like my shutter speed. So unlike the other videos, I won't have my personal example. I will use other people's example. When I usually want to learn about something, I usually go to Pinterest, especially like about photography. There are so many awesome photographers that just give out their knowledge for free, and Pinterest just combines every question you have and then put it on in one app. It's so amazing. But that's a different topic. So here we have, as you guys can see, when it's 1/1000 of a second, it's sharp and the person that's moving they're stable. Not that I'm saying the other ones are falling, but stable as in like they're still, it's sharp. It's like boom. Like for example, if we were to take a picture of a bird, she's going to be sharp and she's going to be like, her wings are going to be like, everything is just going to be sharp. And versus when we go down, so I forgot to mention this, but when the denominator is bigger, that means the shutter speed is faster. Alright, so the bigger the denominator, the faster the speed, and the smaller the denominator, the slower the speed. And with that being said, as you guys can see, like it starts to blur out at like 1/25 and 1/60 of a second. And 1.5 is like, whoa, it's gone. It's gone. It's very blurry, but I'll show you guys an example. They have so many cool pictures for like slow shutter speed or long exposures. It's I just get my It's mind-blowing. So on iCandy.com, everydayeyecandy.com now, and she gives us an example of what one 4,000 of a second does, and then 1 second or slower does. So for everyday photos, she said that 1/125 of a second is good. And yeah, this is pretty much it. And here are the examples. I love these examples. Like, I love Pinterest. I'll just leave you guys for a bit here. This is cool. This is really, really cool. But yeah, this are my goals, y'all. This is my goal. To just master shutter speed, ISO, and aperture, and then just break all the rules, break everything that I know, and then just make it my own. Like, I own you, you know? Right now, like, it kind of owns me. Instead, like, it's like owning your camera versus it owning you. Like, I feel like right now it kind of owns me, but in the near future, I got you. I'm coming for you. Alright, so to sum everything up, we have discussed about ISO, and ISO is basically the sensitivity of the sensitivity of light to your camera. And for example, when we are shooting outside in the sunlight and it's nice and sunny and whatnot, we would use like 100 to 200 of ISO, and then when it starts getting darker, then we start going up. But if you really don't want grains to be in the picture, you would want to get a flash. And what I've read last time was that people don't actually use, or photographers don't actually use their flash. I'm sorry if you guys see this, but they don't use the flash on their camera. They buy another flash, and that is much better, that they said. So once I start getting comfortable, then I will go purchase me some. Oh, and by the way, you guys, I got a new camera. I'm about to be Team Nikon. Well, I am. Well, it's not about really teams. I just felt like mostly when I watch someone's video, they always have Canon. So I just want to give Canon a try, and I want to see what Canon offers. Why don't most people use Nikon, you know? Although, like, I love Nikon. It was my first camera. Like, that's deep. Alright, so, and aperture. We have learned that for aperture, when our aperture, like when we have big circle, it means there's more light coming in, and when we have small circle, there's less light coming in. And then we also have learned about f-stop, and the higher the f-stop, the more focused your image is going to be, including your background. So if you are doing like portrait pictures, you want to go with lower f-stop. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys found these videos helpful. I really did. I learned a lot from before, and that is why I'm doing this video, mostly for my YouTube channel, of course, but then also for my knowledge, just because I want to be out of this like beginner mode. Like, I want to go take pictures and like, and yeah. And I hope to master these and then break all the laws that I've learned, all of it, and make it my own. Like, I own it. Find this video helpful, and I'll see you guys soon on my next video. I do not know what my video is going to be about, but there's some things that I want to say before I keep going on with it, with recording video. So I'll probably post that next week. Yeah, I hope you guys had fun. I had fun, and tell me or send me pictures if you guys did take some pictures. I would love to see them. And with that being said, I will see you guys soon on my next video. Study hard. Finals are coming up. We literally only have like a month or something, and then school is over, and then it's winter break. But yeah, I will see you guys soon on my next video. Mwah. Oh, and this hat is from PJ. Her name is Paris Jones. Her album is called Rare, and I went to her concert. I was lit, so I bought this hat. Yeah. And then this was from San Diego. There's this 80s themed store in Hillcrest, and one of the reason I love Hillcrest in San Diego is because you just find so many different things. I went back there to buy more of these, but they didn't have any, so I just hold this very, very carefully. But yeah, it was like $2. And it's a wood, so it's not heavy at all. It's like little fly. And my makeup is like everywhere, but who cares? Yeah, I will see you guys on my next video.